This video will show you how to create a Voicethread that uses Blackboard Gradebook integration. So first I'm going to go to assignments, since this is going to be an assignment that goes to the gradebook. And I'll click Build Content and then Voicethread. From here, let's see, Berkeley. You can add a description, and then you want to be sure to enable grading. So you have to enable grading the first time around or you won't get access to the assignment features. And then you do need to set up the assignment as well this first time around. So be sure to have kind of everything prepared when you go to create this assignment. It doesn't need, you can still upload and edit the images later, but you do want to create the assignment portions the first time around. So click on enter the points possible. I'm going to enter 10. And visible to students, and if there's a due date you would fill that information in here and then click submit. From there you would scroll back down, click on the item, and then click on assignment builder. There are a few different options for assignments for Voicethread. You can actually have students create a Voicethread. And if you hover over, you can see that this is actually, it tells you that this is if you want students to create their own Voicethread. But most of the time, people are, instructors want students to submit a comment on a Voicethread that the instructor himself or herself has created. You could also just require students to watch the entire Voicethread if you don't want them to participate. So there are a few options. I'm going to actually show you the option where you have students submit a comment on a Voicethread that you've created. So click on that. And at this point, you could actually create a new Voicethread. And in order to see that, there's a previous video that shows how to create a new Voicethread. But then you can also choose a Voicethread that you've already created. So I'm going to click on BuzzBee Berkeley because I've already created that one. And here I'm going to ask students to watch the Voicethread and make 2 comments. Here I'm going to tell them 2 comments required, and this is going to just help you in grading because once they've created those 2 comments, Voicethread will let you know that it's ready for grading. And then click on Create Assignment. I'm going to click Return to Course. And then let's see what it looks like once students have created comments. So I logged in as a student in a different browser, and so you'll see that this is what it looks like for your students. They'll see the Submit Assignment button, and they see your description and then the requirements. And then it'll start playing, so they kind of see what's going on here. They would click the plus sign to add a comment. So here I'm going to just for simplicity's sake type a comment. So 1 comment, save, and on this next slide I'm going to kind of queue up and then create a video. So this is, again, as if I were a student. So, one of the things I like about this video is the, use of the multiplication of individual images. So that's one thing that BuzzBee Berkeley had to do manually. And so they can preview, click save. All right, so now this student has submitted a video comment on one item and then a text comment on another. So let's submit assignment. And so that's done with a student point of view. Let's go back to see what the instructor would see at this point. So as the instructor, you would click on this item here. And let's go back into our Voicethread. Okay, so you see under Submitted Assignments that we have this student, and currently they have 0 points, but we're ready for us to grade. Other students haven't submitted yet, but you could remind your students here. In order to grade a student's comments, you would click on their name, and it takes you directly to their comment, which is great. Makes it really easy to grade. And let's play the next comment. And you'll see that you see how they interact with the video, and then also their comments via webcam. So after you've assessed their performance, so let's type in the score. It's actually going to be worth 10 points total, but what Voicethread wants you to type in is 8%. So I'm going to type in 100% and hit enter. We see that we get that grade saved notification. And then so from here I can go back to assignments, and let's go take a look at what this looks like in the gradebook. So if you go to Full Grade Center, and let's scroll over all the way to the end, and we see student 1 gets 10 points for this assignment. So that's how you would integrate Voicethread into your course and use gradebook integration.